Today's video is sponsored by NordVPN. Good morning, lovelies. Welcome to October 15th, PDT, indeterminate time, even though it is October 16th pretty much everywhere else in the world. And welcome to this exact time and place in the world, because right this very moment should be when level 70 is going, oh sorry, not level 70, level 80 is going live in Pokemon Go. I should be automatically leveling up to level 70. Oh, and we just completed a task there for earn 15 platinum medals. I'm assuming that is going to be one of our new level up tasks. So 80 new levels have been added, new level XP requirements have been changed, and better rewards allegedly. Okay, prove it, show me. That's such a cute animation. That's so cute, the level 50 into 70. Holy moly, okay. 99 plus. So we've definitely, since hitting level 50, this is usually where you would like kind of see the summary of like what you've achieved between levels. So if I had gone from like 69 to 70, what I would have achieved. So going from level 50 to 70, I've achieved a fair bit. Probably could have walked maybe a little bit more, you never know. But that's wild. We've done a lot since hitting level 50. Okay, let's claim rewards. What do we get? Pokeball cap, shoes, jacket, and another cap. Great ball shoes, jacket, cap, Pokeball shoes, great ball, a lot of great ball and Pokeball items by the looks of it. Ultra Ball set, a Master Ball. Ooh la la. Oh, storage? Yes, please. Lucky eggs instant. I'm like trying to keep up with this. Super incubator, 13 egg incubator, 200 pineapple. Jeez, 500 Ultra Balls. Did you see it? Slow that down if you need to replay that. What the heck? I'm gonna need to look at that one in editing. That was a lot of items, holy moly. Legacy 50, aww. Bless. I don't know when I hit level 50? That was like during 2020, I'm pretty sure I hit level 50. It's been a while, oh my God. Goodness gracious. I haven't seen that nefarious public Wi-Fi man in a while. I wonder where he's been.
Just gonna do the nappy. Oh God! You're okay, bro. No need to cry. It's all good. Please, stay.
Maybe it's safe for me to turn off my VPN?
Gotcha. Bad guys never take a day off, and neither can you.
But for that, thankfully, NordVPN can do all the hard work for me. NordVPN protects your personal and financial data, your browsing history, and much, much more when you're connected to unknown or unsecure networks. And it's not just while traveling or away from home that NordVPN is useful. With phishing scams on the rise, even at home, it's a great idea to have NordVPN connected to ensure that when you're making a purchase or logging into your online banking info, that it's all safe and secure by being encrypted with their military-grade security. And you can also use NordVPN as an incredibly helpful tool to get around region-locked content. Keeping yourself protected is as easy and as quick as one button click, and NordVPN servers are easily some of the fastest in the world. Keep yourself safe from the extra stress of scams and fraud and use NordVPN. Be sure to click the link in the description or go to nordvpn.com/ZoëTwoDots to save big and get extra months on your subscription. Happy browsing. With this new level up as well, I was honestly looking forward to like a bit of an XP grind, like new levels. You guys know me, I love a little checklist of, quests to complete, but I was mostly looking forward to, needing to grind XP again. I haven't needed to grind XP since before 2020, realistically. Turns out though, if like the numbers that have been shared are accurate, I already have enough XP for level 80. It is what it is. I was really looking forward to, using some of these 60 lucky eggs I have in storage, but hey, what's this? Discovered a new strange type of egg. I've never seen an egg with this blue hue before. I can feel heat radiating from inside after a quick walk around the lab. It's almost ready to hatch. Suspect it doesn't need to incubate as long as other eggs. I've set up this special incubator. Take a walk and let's see what kind of Pokemon it hatches. It'll be our resident enthusiast Spark. I'll be excited to hear about this one. Ooh, so this is the new daily adventure egg. Yeah, 1 kilometer to hatch, extra XP. I have no idea what's in it, so let's go walk a kilometer and find out. And also, let's see what our new requirements are. Ooh, unlock these at level 71. Congratulations on your remarkable progress. Now that you've reached level 70, there are new challenges you'll have to complete in order to progress to the next level. Power up a legendary or mythical Pokemon 20 times, 999 nice throws, 100 Pokemon in a single day. That's easy, we can do that. Oh, you can actually just go ahead and see what's on the next levels. That's great. What a nice quality little thing there. Goodness gracious. Okay, I'm gonna scroll through these. You know, read and pause at your leisure. Level 74, level 75 requirements, 76, 77, 78, 79, and then 80. Cool, okay. There's some pretty decent rewards. I mean, the storage rewards from me as your resident gremlin. That's pretty nice on some of these. Well, actually, it looks like it was only really for the level 71 and then level 80. Okay, well. So, legendary mythical 20 times, nice throws, 100 Pokemon in a single day. And we saw that pop up as well, that top one, there would have been the platinum medals. I wonder if I mean, I probably could get this done in a single day. I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to see 999. Well, we don't actually have to see that many Pokemon. We are gonna optimize for having Pokemon jump out. Utilize, you know, average throws. Don't use berries to try and, that was a terrible throw, to increase the catch rate. And hopefully things like this Pumpkaboo, yeah, jump out. And we have to reattempt and reattempt and reattempt. And okay, we've caught it. In order to get those nice throws, I need to actually probably focus. Oop. Nice. And oh my God, look at my item bag just from that level up. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so now I can't spin anything. That's great. And I'm gonna have to like delete 500 of, you know, the new balls they gave me. Okay, we don't need the nanabs. That's just not happening. Oh my God. I'm like 500 items over stacked. Well, let's start walking. Let's see what pops out of that 1 kilometer egg, and then let's see how many things we can, you know, get nice throws on. Okay, so this is interesting. I just went to claim my like weekly research breakthrough. And it's just popped up here, you know, I'm level 70, 3000 XP, and I can get an extra 3000 if I use a lucky egg. A bit of a prompt to get more XP. I don't need, as we've established, I don't need more XP. But I mean, I have got 60 lucky eggs doing nothing in my storage and taking up space. So we might as well just use it and see what kind of happens there. Cool new animation and pop-up. Oh, look, I'm smiling. I'm so happy that I got more XP. More Peko in the breakthrough. We'll come back for that to try and do some more nice throws on that. Would love to grab a shiny Smoliv while this event is still live. Manage the left-handed nice throw. Let's go. That was just a cool little animation pop-up. I'm really curious what other new sort of little bits and pieces are going to be in the game, like other new visual changes. Terrible with this new like level up update. So if you see any other new things, weird new menu items or new like text and pops and prompts and stuff, leave it in the comments so we can all figure out what's going on with this new update. Shout out to the Combi for this event as well, because they just love to jump out. They love to jump out of the ball. So this is like, watch it stay. Okay, thank goodness. This is probably ideal, honestly, if you want to get a head start on these nice throws. The Combi, use a regular ball, don't bury them, and they hopefully they jump out more than once, and you get a few nice throws on the one Pokemon. The Pumpkaboo as well, jumping out a little bit as well. So, you're essentially going for the opposite of got to catch them all. You've got to like throw a ball at the same one several times, hopefully. But come on, man. As if a Combi stays in first throw. That's hacks. Rigged. All right, we keep going. 28 nice throws out of 999. Probably not happening today, is it? So I was just walking like the last 100 meters for this new daily egg, and I was like, oh man, I wonder what's gonna be in hatching out of those guys. And then I thought, you know, maybe I can click on the egg and see. It is all the starters. So not as exciting as I was anticipating. You know, of course, there's always room for, oh, here it goes. It's hatching. Which of the starters are we gonna get? Which of the Pokemon that we see so frequently in this game? I mean, it's a pretty egg. It's such a nice, like, beautiful blue, sparkly little egg. We got Torchic. Ooh la la. Okay, hold on. 20,000 XP there, that's pretty good. If you're on the XP grind, not bad for 1 kilometer. But in terms of like what's actually hatching it from it, for me, not the most exciting thing in the world. It is what it is. I'm sure there's always potential for it to change in the future. Yeah, you know, it's there, it's a thing. Okay, so for about a lap and a half of the park, we're sitting at 72 catches and 87 nice throws. So we're having, you know, not the worst ratio there for things jumping out versus being caught. The one downside is that this park is, as always, filled with mosquitoes. Not my favorite activity in the world. So I might try and find somewhere else to just go and post up, drop a bunch of lures down and, you know, try and actually make the most of this, like the end of this Harvest Festival event as well, to try and get some more of the apples for Applin. And I might try and clear through my research stack as well, because I know I've got a few things hiding in there that maybe we can get some okay throws on. Looks like someone else had the same idea, so big thank you to Lack of Coffee, dropping down the lure. Let's see if we can, I might actually try and pop one down on this one. I might be able to reach. Honestly stoked with the amount of mossy lures I've got as well, just from like showcases. This is like one of the rare benefits of living not in a major city in Pokemon Go is you can win some showcases here and there. So I'm gonna go through and try and catch a bunch of stuff in my research. That was terrible, come on, that's such an easy nice throw. In my research stack, we'll go through and have a bit of a chat about some of the like tasks when we get back home as well later today. But one of the main ones I wanted to say, if you are, you know, gonna be working on this level up grind, even if you're not grinding, but you know, you wanna kind of like save yourself some hassle in the long run. One of the big ones coming up is going to be, sorry, Professor. Professor wants me to choose a pass for Legends ZA. I'm gonna go Chikorita. Love the ponytail, you know, just a little leaf ponytail thing. Also, if anyone's wondering, my level 50 Mewtwo is still sitting here. It didn't get deleted, like that task didn't disappear. That special research is still there. Still, I never claimed it. Maybe I'm just gonna keep it for forever as like a legacy task. I don't know. One of the level up requirements is going to be purifying 100 shadow Pokemon. So that is, you know, again, I know the majority of players aren't going to be at level 70 immediately. There's going to be a bunch of you guys that, you know, have been playing for a long time. You have the XP, and you know, you're looking forward to this new sort of grind level up tasks. I would say start pocketing shadow Pokemon now, because I know they take up a lot of storage and things like that. I historically have been tagging things that are really cheap for purification, so things like Rattata, Bidoof, stuff like that. I've clearly kind of used a lot of these on, you know, the most recent rocket events or the special research to purify stuff. I've only got like 18 things sitting there, but these ones are the cheapest to purify. They're only 1,000 Stardust to purify. I'd recommend start your little stash now if you haven't got one already, to get those ready for that level up requirement. Because purifying 100 of them, that's a lot of Stardust, and you really don't want to be, you know, necessarily spending on the ones that cost 3,000 and 5,000 Stardust to purify. That's just my personal opinion there. Take it or leave it. Maybe you love just spending dust. Maybe you don't spend it on anything else, so you might as well, you know? But I would recommend start stashing those aside now. Boop. Oh, come on. That was a terrible throw. They're so easy to hit nices. I need to focus up. I need to focus up. So let's cue to a montage of me claiming my research. But one thing we have got here as well that has been sitting here for 1,000 years is the Fashion Week Minccino. I was really wanting to catch this on like a beautiful background. There's been so many events where like there's been really cool like the galaxy themed backgrounds, but the grass never changes. The actual like bit that they're standing on never changes. And so I was kind of like, what's the point when like the Minccino is so short anyway? Let's catch it for our level 70. This is our honorary level 70 Fashion Minccino. I'm thinking I might impose a challenge for myself at each of the level ups. Maybe I have to find a unique shiny, some sort of interesting challenge to make up for the fact that I don't need to grind XP. So if you have an idea for that, if you think there's something that I should do that's a tricky challenge, or, you know, something else to impose on myself for, you know, to make up for the XP grind, let me know. But this is our level 70 shiny Minccino. Beautiful. Let's see what's in the stack here and what we can clear out and how many nice throws we can get. What are we on at the moment? Mate. Whatever happened to the buddy bounce back giving you the good throws and stuff? What happened to that? That's seriously grinds my gears. My gears are grinding. I'm not in neutral anymore. Okay, we are on. Okay, for whatever reason, that one was a great. Okay, we're on 143. 143 nice throws. Let's see where we end up. Snorlax. Snorlax out of the apples? Okay, I'll take it. Please jump out. Roll the montage. Oofda. Okay. At about 5 minutes worth of catches there. Let's see, we've got a few things in the reward pass to claim as well. And we're almost at the 200. Oh, okay. So I'll take the rocket rate. I don't know why that just did that. Maybe I got one out of here. Almost at the 200 nice throws. So we'll take that. I might take some inspiration from our previous lure lever and actually get a coffee, because it is toasty hot at the moment. I think today's going to be a bit of a scorcher, so I don't think I'm going to have much luck actually walking around outside today. It is filthy hot. Speaking of filthy hot, Sydney's getting a city safari. Awesome. Australia's first ever city safari. My favorite part is the part where Niantic did the one thing I've told them not to do for the last 9-8 years, which was have an event in December or January, because someone will die of heat stroke. So that's really fun. I will see you guys out, of course, for the Sydney City Safari, because am I going to miss our first Australian event? No. I will do a separate event on like how to be prepared for that, especially if you are visiting from overseas. I really don't want someone to get injured. It is stupid hot. It's October and it is already hitting insane temperatures in Australia. So that's a whole separate video. That's a whole separate thing. But if you are coming for that, please, 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 please be safe from the weather, from the sun. But yeah, let's pause, let's go get a coffee, and let's see how much more progress we can make here. All right, we're going game sound on for a second here as well, because I just realized I had to restart the game because I wasn't getting the pop-up for the Legends ZA stuff. And I've already explored a kilometer, but you know, it is what it is. But I just realized I've hit my encounter with Meloetta as well. And I'm assuming there's gonna be like nice music or something. Cute. Okay, shiny Meloetta. This has taken a hot second. I've been busy. You may or may not know. I've been busy. Probably help if I put my actual microphone on as well. Hey, oopsie doopsie. I could maximize the. Hey, great though. Okay, let's turn this down. I could maximize the candies that I'm getting here by changing my mega, but I'm gonna be honest. Unless this is like a shundo, I'm not gonna be maxing out Meloetta. So, come on, man, with the throw. Registered to the Pokédex. Another shiny for... I should have saved that for like level 71, you know. Oh well. Oh well, I wanted to try and get the decent throws. Nowhere near on the IVs, as is tradition. I have made the choice to put on the MELTAN box. If you are someone who's sitting at home and you want to get your nice throws, great throws, excellent throws, all that sort of jazz, transfer a Pokemon to Pokemon Bank. If you want to not get nice throws either, you can do it too. And you can use your MELTAN box, your mystery box, to get a MELTAN spawning every minute. So it's a pretty good little, like, you know, incense. Essentially, you don't have to be walking for it to be useful. And it's just contributed a bunch of my nice throws, which is not... What is going on with throws? I've been doing so well. What is going on? We can, I guess, tick off the Dazzling Aria. Special research. This pop-up now, it looks like there's this new pop-up every time you're completing, like, special research or something that's going to give you a chunk of XP. It's prompting you to use a lucky egg, which I guess is like a pretty nice quality of life thing. If you're accidentally claiming things, you're like, oh, I forgot to put my lucky egg on. You know, it's there. I'm not going to use one for that. It is what it is. Okay, let me try again. Nice throw. It's so easy. Great throw. Even better. So about 260 of our nice throws in. I'm going to be honest, we're probably not going to achieve this today. You know, knowing some of the hardcore players out there, like, you know, Fleece King's probably already level 71 as it is. The next stage for the leveling up is going to be time gated though, with the number of routes you need to complete. So completing a route every single day for 6 to 7 days. So I wouldn't mind getting this first little stage done so we can kind of progress there for the future. But you know what? We don't need to rush. We don't need to rush either. Okie dokie, let's check in now. I'm not sure as well why my XP on this one is showing like 279 million when my total is like 365 million. I don't know if that's just like that's possibly just what the XP number is for. No, because it's changed. That's so weird. I don't know why it's not my total XP showing on my level. Am I silly? Has it always been like that? Or is there like, am I missing something here? Because that's weird. I don't know. I don't know if that's just like a visual bug or what, or if I've just I haven't looked at the XP bar, I'm gonna be honest, in about 4 years. So if I'm missing something there, let me know. But let's see how we're doing. So not bad. I mean, like, I'm averaging about 300 nice throws per hour. It's about 3 hours of work, 300 nice throws. Nice. Could I get this done, or could you get this done in a day? Yes, probably. Realistically, I mean, if you were playing like full time, sure. With a 4-month-old baby, not entirely reasonable or feasible for me to do, that's fine. We don't have to rush. We can take it nice and slow and enjoy our little way through the levels here. I'm gonna think about which legendary or mythical I want to power up, because I know I'm working on my Hundo Lunala, but I might save that for a later level, which is when we have to power up, like max out a couple of Pokemon. So yeah, keep in mind guys, don't do this like power up task before you actually get to this level. You have to actually do it when you get to this, like when you get here. It won't recognize that you just have some previous ones already powered up. It's not really gonna work that way. Oh, if you wanna go back through and see as well what the previous rewards were for each level up, you can do so as well by the looks of it, which is cool. A big one there is going to be, at the moment now that I've hit level 70, is the increased chance of getting lucky friends with a best friend. I don't know if that stacks if you're both level 70. No clue, to be honest with you. Hopefully it does, that'd be great. Let's take a quick scroll through and see some main things to prepare for the upcoming level 80 grind if you're on that grind. Some of these are going to be time gated. Some of them are kind of like effectively time gated, but not really. It's more like, you know, if you want to spend the money to do 60 raids in one day or something, or just take your sweet time with it and do 60 days of free raids, that sort of thing. So the 7 days in a row for the route, that's going to be, you know, time gated, that's fine. Platinum medals as well are going to be probably a thing you need to keep an eye out for. I believe one of the later ones is like 80 platinum medals. I think I've got like 70 something, so I might actually have something to kind of grind towards, which would be nice, depending what platinum medals I have remaining. It may or may not be nice. Purifying 100 shadow Pokemon, as I said before, start stacking them up now. If you don't have them, put them aside, stash them aside, kind of leave a little piggy bank of shadow Pokemon. You could also put aside 3 Pokemon that you want to max out. You know, ideally it's something that you want to have maxed out and you're not just doing like a random Comday Pokemon just because you feel like you have to. You can start putting aside resources now, stick them to the side, and then once you get to this level, happy days. Otherwise, the easiest ones to do will probably be a Comday Pokemon, just because the amount of candy that you can get in one Comday session is gonna be quite a bit. This other one here as well, for level 74, level up a max move 20 times is pretty hefty. Again, there's only so many of the Orbeez, the max particles you can collect per day, unless you are putting money into the particle packs. So soft time gate on that one. 250 research tasks, again, a pretty, you know, hefty one. Exploring 200 kilometers, there's quite a few where there's a lot of kilometers to get done. So again, you don't have to rush through this. Take your time with it, enjoy it. You know, if you blast all the way to level 80, then congrats on hitting level 80, but what else are you going to do in the meantime, sort of thing. Level 75, a bunch of eggs to hatch, 999 great throws, and send 500 gifts to friends. At the moment, you can send, I think, 120 gifts per day, where it's like your 20 gifts you picked up from yesterday. You can spin and pick up 100 unique gifts the next day, sort of thing, or like, you know, today. And then I guess depending if there's certain events where you can hold more gifts, you know, from the previous day, those count too. So again, soft lock there over about 3 to 5 days. For level 76, a lot of Team Rocket Grunts, which is, it's a hell of a choice to put this after the purification task. It is what it is, you know, there's this, you know, they want to get you to play. You gotta play every day, you know? 300 kilometers exploring and catch 200 Pokemon in a single day. 77, we've got some more platinum medals, powering up 7 Pokemon to their max CP. Win 100 max battles, that's gonna take a hot second, once again, because of the max particle cap per day. 10 distance trades, level 78, 400 hearts with your buddy is hefty. But again, keep in mind, you can change your buddy like 20, 19 times per day. So you can be working on, 20 different buddies at a time, swap them out, give them a feed, give them a berry, battle the rocket grunt balloon that's there, and kind of, speed throughout that a bit quicker. 400 kilometers, massive, 500 research tasks. Level 79, more platinum medals, defeating the rocket leaders 30 times, hefty. 100 eggs and 50 lucky trades. And then for level 80, okay, that's 50 platinum medals. My bad. I thought it was 80. We'll find out how many platinum medals I have at a later date. We'll figure out if I'm all good there. Win 80 trainer battles in the Go Battle League. I'm sure everyone's gonna love that one. Hot tip for that, wait for a new season to start. Wait for, the hardcore players to blast through in the first week and then jump in for some battles in the second week of a new season. It's gonna be far more chill and more just like casual players battling for that one, and you're gonna be like versing hardcore PvPers. 999 excellent throws and then win 80 raids. Hefty. So all in all, quite a few things for us to work towards over the coming months years potentially. Take it at your own pace, just enjoy it. It's fun to have something to work towards again. And honestly, looking at how they've kind of like rebalanced the curve for XP, the amount that you need to hit level 80 is only like a fraction more of what you need to hit, you know, classic level 50. So hopefully with the way that they've kind of like balanced out this curve, it's leaving the door open for future levels, you know, level 100, level what it may be, like, you know, because they've reworked it, it's going to be kind of setting the stage for more, you know, potential nice curve of growth as opposed to just like XP spike. But who knows? We'll see. We've just got level 80. Let's enjoy that while we have it. Another thing that I totally could have done today as well to help me with my nice throws, and this will help for your nice, great, or excellent throws. If you have got one of the fused Curum, the one that gets ice burn, if you wanted to, you know, spend the Stardust and spend the candy, you can use this adventure effect because it slows down the rate at which the circle, the catch circle, closes in on the Pokemon. So you got a bit more time to throw some decent throws. So maybe stack up your research stack with a bunch of stuff, drop this down for 5 or 10 minutes and just blast through your research stack to try and maximize the effect. And let's see as well for today, anything new for shinies? Yes, not you, not Dunsparce. Yes, we've got our level 70 fashion, beautiful little fashion Minccino, and Meloetta as well. Happy with that. I don't think we had any hundos today. Let me know in the comments down below if you find any other sort of nifty little things going on with this new update. Let me know too, did you make it to the level 50 requirements before this rolled over and started, or did you just miss out? You're looking forward to the grind? Let me know in the comments down below. Big thank you again to NordVPN for sponsoring today's video. Be sure to check them out and the link will be in the description. With all that being said, thank you all so much for watching. If you are new, please be sure to subscribe. Thank you to everyone who did leave a like as well. And if you'd like additional ways, if you'd like additional ways to support the channel, links for Patreon and the merch are in the description down below. I hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful morning, noon, night, whatever time it is for you, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.